And there's 125 groups around the world who are actually studying the samples. So it's my job to get them the best samples possible.
What if NASA's moon drill didn't just hit rock, but something artificial? Picture a barren, gray lunar horizon. The only sounds are the mechanical whirring of servo motors and the faint crackle of telemetry. In late 2024, a routine drill test near the moon's south pole, part of NASA's Artemis program, came to an abrupt and unexplained halt. What should have been a simple penetration into ice and regolith turned into a mystery when the drill suddenly hit something far harder, something no one could identify. According to the official logs, the data ends mid-sentence, but insiders say what the drill encountered wasn't natural. Tonight, we peel back the veil and ask, what did NASA's moon drill really hit? The incident. Something strange at 1.6 meters. The Artemis lander's mission was to study ice deposits deep in the moon's permanently shadowed regions. The probe's drill was designed to bore up to 2 meters below the surface. For the first 1.5 meters, everything proceeded as expected. Then the machinery jerked violently. Drill motor currents spiked. It was like slamming a jackhammer into reinforced concrete. Telemetry captured the moment. The drill bit hit something that defied geological classification. Then came silence. Public data streams cut out. Video footage ends abruptly. One leaked engineering memo cryptically referenced a solid interface with non-regolith response. Another used the phrase structured voids, words you'd never expect in a geological survey. NASA made no official mention of this anomaly, but according to multiple internal sources, something was buried beneath the lunar regolith, something they couldn't explain and certainly weren't ready to share. Before we go further, if this kind of speculative science thrills you, don't forget to subscribe. Every week, we explore events and discoveries that challenge our understanding of reality. A pattern of anomalies. This isn't the first time lunar exploration has raised questions. The Apollo missions brought back core samples, but nothing like this was ever encountered. Chinese Chang'e landers have drilled shallow cores, revealing some subsurface ice, but never artificial resistance. The moon's south pole has long been a focus for scientists due to its preserved water ice and unique thermal signatures. NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter detected unexpected heat signatures in 2022, anomalies inconsistent with known lunar geology. Some believe that's what really led to the 2024 drill mission. They weren't just chasing ice. They were chasing a mystery. Theory 1. Ancient lunar structure. Could NASA have hit something artificial? An ancient structure buried just meters beneath the surface? It sounds like science fiction, but some scientists have long believed the moon holds unexplained secrets. Dr. Farrukh El-Baz, a prominent Apollo-era geologist, once remarked there were features on the moon that defy geological explanation. What if this was one of them? Imagine the drill encountering not rock, but a designed shell, metallic perhaps, or composite. A roof protecting a chamber or vault beneath. The resistance, the jolt, the cut telemetry, it all fits. Could the moon hide ancient alien infrastructure beneath its dust? Echoes and evidence. After the incident, NASA went quiet. Social media posts vanished. FOIA requests were met with vague national security language. But independent researchers dug deeper. Analyzing seismic data from previous missions, they discovered something strange, a secondary echo following the drill's impact, suggesting a hollow space below the surface. One seismic model placed the cavity just beneath the drill site, about 3 meters wide. Then came the leaked gravitational maps. One showed a localized mass deficit above the drill zone. That kind of signal doesn't align with simple rock or ice. It suggests a hollow interior, possibly encased by denser material. In other words, a chamber. Let's take a breath. If you've made it this far, you're clearly one of us. Smash that like button and comment your theory below. Simulation, glitch, alien vault, something stranger? Theory 2. Simulation node or cosmic machine. Now, let's go even further. What if the moon itself isn't natural at all? The simulation hypothesis, gaining traction among some physicists, suggests our universe may be a sophisticated construct. In that context, the moon could be more than a satellite. It could be a node, an access point, a control mechanism. Consider, the moon is unusually large for a planetary satellite. Its orbit is eerily circular. It's tidally locked, forever showing the same face to Earth. When struck during Apollo missions, it rang like a bell. These are not trivial anomalies. Soviet scientists speculated decades ago that the moon might be a shell, hollowed out, and placed deliberately in Earth orbit. If the drill hit a hidden framework, a truss system buried just beneath the surface, then we're not just talking alien tech. We're talking about striking at the code of the cosmos itself. The blackout, the data collapse, the abrupt silence, not a malfunction, a failsafe, a containment event. The contractor's leak. One of the most chilling pieces of the puzzle came from a contractor who briefly accessed NASA's data pipeline. They claim a follow-up radar scan was conducted within days of the drill incident. It revealed a geometric pattern, symmetrical voids forming a 5-meter-wide lattice beneath the surface. Their quote, "We didn't just hit a rock, we hit the roof." Roof of what? A vault? A chamber? A ship? We don't know. But the pattern wasn't random. It wasn't natural. It was designed. Historical echoes and censored secrets. Suddenly, the strange tales from the Apollo missions take on new weight. Reports of lights moving across crater rims. Transmissions that cut out mid-sentence. Photos that vanished. Could the astronauts have glimpsed something we weren't meant to know? Could their technical difficulties have been the result of encounters with structures now buried or hidden in plain sight? The moon, long thought to be lifeless, may be something far more complex. Not a barren rock, but a relic. Or, worse, a tool. Rewriting the search for life. For decades, we've pointed our instruments outward, searching for biosignatures on distant exoplanets. But what if the most significant evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence has been above our heads all along? Buried under lunar dust, preserved in cold, silent darkness. If real, this structure suggests that we are not the first intelligent species to reach the moon. It suggests that someone, or something, was there before us, or is still there, watching, waiting. The archaeological frontier. Imagine what comes next, not just drilling, but excavation, not mining teams, but archaeologists. Opening sealed chambers, discovering alloys we can't reproduce, symbols we can't translate. Imagine being the first human to enter a room built before humanity existed. This isn't just science fiction anymore. If NASA's drill really struck an artifact, it could be the greatest archaeological discovery in history, and the beginning of a new era for humanity. What it all means. We began with a single question. What did NASA's drill hit? And we end with this. If the moon is more than it appears, then so is everything we thought we knew. Our history, our place in the universe, even the nature of reality itself. A vault implies intent. Architecture implies intelligence. And silence, profound, persistent silence, implies that someone knows more than they're saying. We've only scratched the surface, just 1.6 meters. What happens when we go deeper? Because next time, it won't just be a drill that breaches the moon. It might be us. If this kind of speculative science thrills you, don't forget to subscribe. Every week, we explore events and discoveries that challenge our understanding of reality.